Alright, so we are live I think, but I'm going to check whether I have all the volumes correctly before we start playing. And also I'll try to get less commentary going and more actually worthwhile playing. Okay, so let's start with some chill tanks. Well, A50M. What could go wrong with this one? And I should apologize from the start if I sound a bit out of it. That's let's say it wasn't the best sleep. Now I should still be able to play, so we see that they have one medium while we have a bunch. So I can play aggressively on this side. Okay, given the split, my pattern recognition says that I should be able to stay in the cap in the middle and shoot. And also sorry for the no in-game sound, I forgot about it. Give it we'll give it some volume in a second. Man, the HE on this tank is so good. I should play more of it. Maybe make a video in which I praise it to all heavens because it's really something nice. It's quite magical. Yeah, but as I said, although later, this position here is very good when your team controls the outer side and you have presence in the city. And also the other way around, if you are in the city and they are out, you can play the other part, but it's a bit harder to avoid all the shots as they don't get spotted in the back. So I can make an educational stream, it seems. Not sure whether the nice work was sarcastic there, because I'm really not used to people being nice in this game. Oh come on, don't block my shot. Okay. So I think I should be going for the 50B, but the Conway is just so much. Oh, why are you driving into me? Okay. I almost killed him there because he drove into me, but it's fine. Conway just bounced, so get him. We're already having a better game than I had in the entire stream yesterday, so it's good. I'm fine with this. Oh come on. Okay, nice. Let me give it some sound and see how the volume is. I think 20% should be good. I don't think it's saved though. Okay, I think he was, yeah, I'll give him a social player. It's really nice hearing good stuff. Actually, let me message him about that. That's really nice by him. Wait, let me check my keyboard. to hear all of that keyboard smashing. I didn't save the sound though, so let's... Oh, we do have the sound, okay. I don't think I hear it though. No, I don't hear any sound. Let me... Oh, for some reason we're not capturing desktop audio. Oh crap. Do you want the game audio actually? Because I'm right now in the settings trying to figure out how this thing works. Oh. Actually, here it is. Right. Yeah, I'll just do this and see whether it captures. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think we have some noise. Okay. Excuse me for the growls, but we got the game sound should be working now as well. And also I see we have how many? 5. One of them is me. If you have any tank requests, feel free to do it. This is supposed to be chill stream. I still don't hear anything on the stop audio in the game sounds actually. Let me put it a bit higher to be sure it's not too quiet, and we'll see a game how it goes. Got nothing. Let's go for STB. This tank is so reliable. I'm listening to the stream as I'm playing, which is a bit disorienting, but please leave me a message and tell me whether the sound level isn't alright. I can't hear them properly over me talking here. Oh yes. Yeah. As I said, might not be the sharpest gameplay, but it even drunk I should be better than yesterday, so that's not too big of a deal, I think. I didn't even get spotted, that's a surprise. But tire fighting is going on in the city, and I can't do much outside because they have simply too many tanks for me to do anything. And this is a bit annoying. If I push on the yak to try and circle him, which is not a good idea, the Batchat is always able to join in. Maybe I get crossfired by the... what's his name? The other guy, the WT. Oh, come on, T-54, don't run, I need your help with this guy. Oh, okay, he bounced. I no longer need his help, he can fuck off now. grab the kill. WT is also dead, but we have lost the big fight in the city, which is never a good thing. They do have one shots, two of them. The bad shot was on 1000 HP. Oh, this guy is full. What is the weakest tank, perhaps? Because he has very bad mobility and we should be able to outmaneuver him. I should still be very careful because the bad shot has a clip and so does the standard B, although he's a one shot. And I can lose a lot of HP very quickly. Okay, I finished the one shot, now there's only two of them left. Bad shot also can't clip me to death even if he reloads a full clip. So oh, okay, this is over now. It was probably over beforehand, but now it's simply sealed. There's nothing that can happen. No, but I still don't like. I hear the keyboard way too loud. Can I like? No idea how to get rid of the keyboard sound. So if you have an idea besides not using a keyboard, I'll be very glad to hear it. Yes, I'm listening to it and it's pretty irritating. Let me try this position for the microphone. It has to be quieter now, but if the keyboard is quieter, then I think that's good. Yeah, it's still loud, man. I don't know. Okay, this is my perhaps last attempt, and I think I'll just leave it there because I don't hear much of a difference with all the moving around. Wow, that's a heavy lineup, W 100, E5 as well, but we also have a bunch of them. Although our heavies aren't really heavies, like the 57, 50B, those are more like TDs. So, and I think I'll play in the city because it's a nice cover, you know, and I can poke out, put two shots, get back behind cover. Yeah, it's still pretty dangerous. No risk, no gain, but that's how they say it, right? No one here. I can't really stay here because of the right flank, where there's absolutely nobody, so I can get flanked easily, which I don't like to do, especially in turret-less, technically, tank destroyers. This only turns 90 degrees each side, so I can't shoot behind me, as you can see. Yeah, now that we have the bad shot there, I might want to make a move back, but okay. Oh god. And we'll put one into the 113 and now bugger off. Thankfully he misses, but we have the 121. This is really not good. And I'll go for one clip on the 121. And then I'll push the 100s in the city. Yes, that looks like the right idea because I can't push in the open. Oh, come on. After pushing like an absolute lunatic, he falls back. Okay. But this gives us the opportunity to showcase a lovely trait of this tank, which is the amazing mobility with the speed boost. and I'll go for the kill finish because at 460 I have quite high alpha and I don't want to waste it on a 80 HP target. However, that was the wrong call because both of my autoloaders were reloading and I didn't notice. So always pay attention to what your team is doing. I should have finished the kill because the other guys couldn't finish the kill in this scenario. Can I not see him from here? Come on. A pretty disappointing game, but at least it's a 7-0 win, so and that bounce, yes. Anyway. Yeah, at this point I'll just take my headphones off for the stream because it's distracting to hear myself back with the delay. So if there's any issues with the sound, please do notify me. Actually, let me leave a message in the chat. Okay, let's do another one on this one because it was, as I said, somewhat disappointing. 7-0 wins aren't much fun because not much happens before the enemy dies. These really close games, 1 versus 3, that's where all the fun is. And also I should enable supremacy again. I disabled it yesterday for some mission, I think, and I forgot it this way. We get they have more mediums, but I don't really want to fight their mediums. I don't really want to fight anything on this map. It's pretty hard to get those opportunities to just clip and not just have like 1 or 2 shots. I think I'll stay back here, and this you could call it a camper bush, but what I'm trying to do is spot. Actually, if any heavies cross this way, I can spot them and shoot them, and that's exactly what happens. Oh, and I don't even get spotted. Now that's good. So the T-57 being here suggests that very likely everyone is here, so I don't want to be aggressive. I want to keep an eye here. Maybe the Foch, yeah, why not? What? Where did that go? At least I hit the last one. APCL is probably no longer needed because the LISO was his viewport, but I have loaded in case I hit the upper part of his hull, which wouldn't be penetrable with simple AP. Oh, this is gonna be good. Please track. Nice. Only 1 extra shot by using the consumable thingy for this time, but it's pretty good for me. Now I have a 50B coming in the back, which is never good. It's even worse for my team by the looks of it. So since he has kind of shot, now I'm going to go aggressively. Because even if I get shot, me getting shot means that my team isn't getting shot, so I don't want to do that, but it's a bit of a team play thingy. And that was a nice clip, and now let's run. I don't want to take that best clip in my back, so we just run away. And now he's 2 shots for me, and he needs 3 shots to kill me, whereas he only has 2 shots in the clip, so I could have actually just tanked those 2 and then killed them. And that would have put me in a position where I'm a 1 shot, but also would have meant that the 50B can't clip my teammates. At this point, however, other than the 1-2-1, I don't see much of a threat on the enemy team. They're all low hit points, and I'll clip this guy because this is what I can actually shoot at, even though the other guys are kind of 1-shots. Ah, that's unlucky. That's a rough miss, but I can kill him in 2 shots still, so it's not a disaster. And this is going to be a 1 versus 3, but the 260 I have never seen him, so I think he might be AFK. That would be very good for me, of course. And oh god, he's not AFK. Ah, this is over. This is over, but I can't shoot him because I have the one shots to look after. And I got ramped to death. Yeah, that was a bit bad on my part. I was kind of out of the fight, didn't do much in terms of target focus. The damage was nice for a change. By the way, am I still at... Yeah, I'm still at 3.5k average, so it's... I didn't completely ruin it yesterday, just almost completely. But this tank is always fun, man. It's such a nice one. What else do we do? What did I do horribly yesterday? And by the way, yesterday I had another stream before the one on the channel, but I didn't even keep it up. There was simply nothing worthwhile there. I was playing like a complete noob. And at least I had a possibility to call my mistakes after every single game, which is not something I want to do, but it's still a good thing to do. So that's the only thing that separated me from a complete noob yesterday. Fuck, what? Anyway, medium setup on both teams. Our heavies are coming this way, so I guess I might as well go castle, since spotting on the other side is not going to do much for me. There is a place around this area, I should go into a training room and find it, where you can cross the water without being slowed down. Like, I used to get it reliably, but I haven't really gone for it in a while, I think, and now I don't really get it properly. As you saw, I got slowed at the end of the water there, which I could have avoided, but it's still not bad. No. Oh, come on. I thought I missed that. And the bad shot is doing a very bad job there. There's no way he should be trading with the TVP. Like, my clip is bigger, my intro clip is better, my armor is better because I have the bouncy gun mantlet. So he put into me 2 shots, I believe, and I kinda wrecked his entire health pool. Now this move here by me is perhaps too aggressive, but what? Wow, I didn't even consider that he might be back there. And now I'm being shot in the back by the bad shot. How are we not killing the bad shot up there? Like, we have our entire team here and that guy is just staying up there, not giving a damn. Okay, that was a bit too aggressive by me. As I called it, that was also a bit unfortunate with the Yak being exactly there and the bad shot sacrificing his life to put shots into me. But the Yak being there means I can't poke onto these guys, and me being the one shot to even a Russian soldier without a gun probably would pull out a knife and kill me. So I really want to be safe. And the Yak, I bet the Yak is still back there. If he was back there beforehand with the way his team split and the spots they were getting, there's no way he has moved since. And I really don't like this position. Whatever. Game is already over, so I'm going to take this risk here. Hopefully the Type 61 doesn't murder me. Okay, what? Oh, he shot me from... How did he move back? I'm not sure what that Yak did there, I'll be honest, and the intricacies of the TD players in this game are something I'm not very good at understanding. But what matters to me is he wasn't in a position to shoot me, and I pressed the wrong button. Okay, I still got the clip. So yeah, it was that one aggressive move cost me a lot of hit points, and I couldn't really play the game properly afterwards. So like, if I played passively, more passively, not just stay back, and be more careful with my hit points, then maybe now I could have played more aggressively afterwards and taken a shot from the 113 to do more damage. But it's very important to highlight there that I didn't die, even though perhaps I should have. At the point where I was essentially dying, I played it very safe until the game was absolutely won. Well, this is 113. Okay. what have we here? Heavy setup. They have one medium advantage, and we make the call to go left. Okay. I mean, it works. Not gonna complain. I can go either way. I don't really care. We don't have something like a mouse that would rather go city than out. So I'll go. But this is really not good. This is really not good. I should have probably gone to the city myself to hold these guys right. So the issue here is that we have nobody in the corner, and having nobody in the corner there means that it's very hard for us to play the middle here. There's their STB. Where is their projector though? Oh, he's running, but the crane is... I don't understand. I'm completely lost, frankly. Wow, so everybody is here, but so they did the same mistake as we did, essentially, as a team. And that's... they completely gave up on the corner. These guys already fired too, right? So I can put 2-4-1. And I should have maybe shot the other guys, but I don't really have a shot. And they're pushing aggressively on RT-57. And I can't do that, so I might have to try it again. I'm really not liking this situation here. Those guys have dealt with this. Oh, he's loaded too. Nice, nice, nice. Well played by that crown. Also have heavy in the back. Not a big fan of this situation. I will put one more into the crown before falling back. And now he has one shell loaded. I can put one in. No, what was that? What? And another very useful piece of advice I can give is just go into sniper mode, especially at close distances, because the game, I don't know, I feel like it works in a weird way with the aim in the arcade mode here, because you can't really see down when they're close by, and it messes up many shots for me, not going into sniper mode at short distances. Why would he fire that? Because now I can just move up and put more shots in. Well, anyway, I'm not gonna complain. This was a pretty sloppy game, really. Didn't really do anything properly, but I didn't die. Kinda traded positively with the crown, so I guess it's doing better than the opponent is sometimes enough to win. Yeah, 2.2k. Let's do another one. Maybe you can get some more exciting game in. And maybe I can also make some plays instead of just ping-ponging shots with that guy. And we get Himmelsdorf. This is very interesting. It could go either way, but on the enemy team, other than the Kranwagen, there isn't any real threat for me as a heavy. Of course, the 50B is always dangerous because of the clip potential, so I must be careful not to get pushed. But the 75s I can make mincemeat of with my amazing DPM and the tier 9, so I simply have advantages across the board. Again, 50B I can just easily penetrate. It's not like a crown where he can just park it and there's no way I can touch him. He shouldn't be able to get a shot onto me. Oh, come on, how is that a pass? I see that our meds are playing quite aggressively, but these 75s are going sideways, so that's interesting. What I'm doing here is perhaps too aggressive, because they have, and not they have, but we have those guys staying back doing absolutely nothing. So if I get into trouble, they won't be here to help me. Oh my god, what? How are you so late, man? What has he been doing? And now that guy just goes away, of course. At least I called that this is perhaps too aggressive. Yes, I'm just gonna go around. Just So I should shoot the 50B still, because it's the more important target to kill. The 75s, as I said, aren't very dangerous. The 50B simply is with that gun, and this ended up going much better than it could have. And I'm being pushed in front of their guns. Well done, D75. Thanks for abandoning me and then pushing me in front of their guns. But they have won, as in the enemies have won the other side quite convincingly. And oh, we're shooting different targets. That's bad by me. I should have shot this guy. I don't know. I saw the... Oh, or not. I saw the 183 pushing that way, and I thought he was going to shoot. What is he? Oh, he's reloading. Okay. I didn't notice him firing. That's why I thought he was just like afraid or something. So we got their guys, but our 183 pushed in and died because I don't want to sound bitchy about TD players, but many of them look like they have two speeds: camp and do nothing, or YOLO and die. There's no in between. Oh, that was such a bad pull by me, but at least I can hold up against the gorilla here. Oh, he took a big shot. Why is he poking? So now he's a one shot, even with AP, but he's one back. There's those two guys there, but where is the crown? Okay, there is the crown. Okay, I can push the gorilla then, even though these guys are kind of dying. I can't really afford to leave that flank exposed with the gorilla. So this is perhaps a bad chase because I simply don't know that I find him. Well, I do find him. Please don't spawn liner. Okay, good. And for HE, hoping that he doesn't have spawn liner because AP still wasn't a guaranteed kill. And this is looking winnable because even though I'm low hit points, so is the enemy crown, and the tortoise isn't very dangerous because he's very slow and we should be able to avoid it. And then the pattern is the big threat, along with the crown, but the crown is less dangerous, I think. Okay, this is really, really bad. I think this is a loss now, because there's no real way for me to beat this guy one-on-one. Unless maybe he bounces like 5 shots in a face hug or something. Ah, and he went for the side. Nice, good shot there. So now I'm trying to track him and get him very close, yes, like that, because I want him to shoot at my upper plate. What? How is that a bounce? Okay, good. Chill stream, by the way. So we got the kill here, and now I'm one-on-one against the tortoise on 77 hit points myself, and that guy is 1.4. But if I kill him, that's gonna be a pretty nice game. Oh, okay, but I am also spotted. This is not good. Not good at all. But I see that he's coming this way. So if I stay on the left side here, he shouldn't be able to proxy spot me. And then I come up behind him and maybe we can work some magic. Oh, he went in the cap. Okay, him going in the cap. Yeah, the issue is that even though I'm very fast in this tank, I can't really show him my strong armor and be able to run away in time to create distance. You know, because I have to turn, and this tank turns like the Titanic. It's really bad in that regard. But still, I should be able to get him. I'll go for the track, and I don't hit it. Still, I need 3 shots to finish him, and he can potentially even HE me to death, so that's not it. But he's so slow. I think I should be able, if I get like a bounce or something, to kill him like this. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is good. If I track him, this should be a simple win. Nice. There's no way I lose this now, right? He didn't even repair. So all I need to do is finish. Okay, that was a nice game. Finally got a nice game on stream, guys. Perhaps wasn't, I mean, they definitely wasn't perfect, but yeah, finally got a nice one. Got the Spartan. That was quite clutch against the pattern there. Yeah, he's a pretty good player. I mean, you can say about the number of battles, but you go look at damage and you notice that he's not a bad player. Low stats in the pattern, he's been grinding the crew most likely, but 2.6k in the 15, that's not bad. So he's a pretty good player. I'm getting a platoon request from... oh no. I'm not doing charity. Oh no, that was a friend request, okay. Oh no, it was platoon. Allow me to decline that. Also, let's save the replay, maybe we can use it for something. And what now? What times do we play now? Actually, I'm having the title that I play tier 10, right? So no, let's not go for lower tiers. Keep it at tier 10, and let's go for some wild stuff. Let's go actually 140. Did I read my stats yesterday? I kinda did. Let's play the 140. Then it's not like I'll better my stats in it or something, because as I said, I'm not tip-top shape, especially for something as dynamic as this time, but it should be fun. Oh, and also I'm saying, how is that a bounce against the pattern? And that's kind of right, how is that a bounce? But that being said, I should aim it better. Like, with those sort of weird angles, you're always taking a chance, so you don't want to do that. You want to be certain. And I kind of rushed the shot because I knew it was very close under load, and I didn't want to allow him a chance to shoot me, but I could have aimed that better. Anyway. So I don't see anyone city, and there is a guy city. Why is he? Okay, this is very weird again. But they have two heavies as well. So there are the heavies. Okay, I was too slow to spot them, and they have plenty of tank city actually. But so do we. So I shouldn't have pushed up like that and taken that shot for no reason, but it's not bad. It's not too bad. It's not a disaster or anything. Could have gone for the turret there. Anyway, it was a hard shot regardless of what I went for. So we have both of their heavies, T30 and T5041. That's 5 times, which means that those two guys are isolated. So I'll become unspotted here and then move out and push the guys in the park. Even though this is perhaps very bad timing. Oh, okay. Our Sheridan is now dying. So I'll do a complete 180 and push the guys in the city. Because I thought I could kill these guys, but if they have reinforcements and our guys are already dead, then no, we're not killing these guys. So let's... Wow, okay, that was a weird bounce. Kinda have to just go for it, because we are... Okay, that's a small guy. I repaired it kinda slowly. We have the guys coming up behind, so there's not much of a choice here, just need to go. Okay, he's dead. I need to avoid the relay. Okay, that was pretty close. And now to kill the crown, which is of course very dangerous, but he has just shot those guys. So I'll be behind him here to provide some crossfire. He could perhaps shoot me, but there's no one pushing on him. Yeah, this is not too good. But if I side scrape like this, he can't get a shot onto me, because as you see, his rear sider is coming very far away from the building. It's very long. He has a front mounted turret, and I'm poking with my rear, so I'm poking on that side, but basically, so his gun is not able to shoot me. I should be able to win this, even though the 422 is obscenely dangerous. And I even got spotted. That's not good. He's bringing me, I think. If I were the 422, I would just steal all the 140 here. So I'll try to become unspotted and move around the back, maybe do something of the sort. The Moisian is... oh no, that was an important shot. That was a very important shot. I really need to not take damage, because I would become one shot for the 422, and that is, as I said, not where I want to be. So now I kinda have to take a shot from the 422 for the Moisian. And is he running? That's unexpected. I don't want to risk taking a shot, so I'll just stay in the cap for now. Oh, this is big. This is very big, because that means I can just kill him. As it takes me 2 shots to kill him, and it takes him 2 shots to kill me. So well played to the Moisian. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If any German people end up watching this, do tell me if Moisian is proper German pronunciation. I don't understand the rule there. If it's me, I would call it, well, our umlaut is E, so motion. something like that. Sounds weird. Moisian actually sounds good, but I don't know why it's pronounced like that, so I'd love to know. Again, playing it very safe. I don't want to allow him to trade damage for distance, and here I take a shot and get a safe return. That was a pretty cool game actually. A lot of action, a lot of back and forth. Well played to the Moisian again. He got the shots, and even though he bled like a pig there, he got the important shots and he stayed alive in the end, so well played. I bled like a pig too. I took the shots. Well, can't necessarily, but I did. What else are we doing? Actually, let's do the 263, and I think I'll also call it a day in the near future. In the very near future, meaning 1-2 games probably. I don't really feel like playing for too long. So the 263 is one of those weird tanks where I have no idea how to play it. It's like you have this cool mobility with decent trollish armor and amazing gun, and how do you even play it? Because I frankly am not sure how you would play this. As in, where do you go? The only thing this tank actually wants to do is make pushes and push on targets and use the DPM and that armor to get some bounces, you know. It's a Russian medium except it's 2D, and it's a bit hard to find a playstyle for it. So kind of I think I should play it like a TD. Like, wow, did he go through the mantlet? What? How do you even? Okay, I need to go into armor inspector for that shot because I have no idea that was what he didn't like. Okay. Yeah, so I said to play more like a TD, doing not much, and then when the opportunity arises, push like a maniac. As I could reference his Royal Fatness video on the 263, where he called it a calculated push wagon, which, although it sounds shit, it's more accurate. I agree with him there. This is really not the ideal scenario for 263, because what's happening is nothing really. It's just a big slog at the oh, I should catch this guy's runs. Okay, good. I should have been preeming that. I took an unnecessary risk by not looking at him. So as I was saying, not much is happening. It's a big slog there. I can't really fight it, so I'm waiting for stuff to happen. Oh, that was a nice shot. So I can influence some push somewhere. Oh man, poor STB. But in mediums, there's no medium other than the T22, of course, where you can actually stay cool down, like stop and stay and take aim. In STB, T62, 140, 50M, whatever, you need to keep moving, because otherwise you have those cupolas, those cheeks, those everything, and they're just dangerous. And for him there, that was stupid, because I could just teach him. Of course, you sometimes in randoms especially, you take the risk of being HE'd because, well, maybe the enemy is stupid and doesn't know about HE, but I don't know, after I pen his cupola that many times, I think he could safely assume that I know how to play. I do have the projectile, yeah, okay, that's good. I should be relatively safe, but they still have more guns than me, and our heavies aren't pushing in a 3-2-1. Oh yeah, random blitz games. And it's a bit irritating with this thing, as it's turretless and there's no way for me to push without exposing my side. Oh my god, that was such a bad shot. Such a bad shot. But I should have T22 if I have the opportunity, because I think that tank is stupid and I want everyone who plays it to suffer, because I'm a sadist and the Eslet is a joke. But it's the more important target. As you can see, he can run, he can pull more bounces. It's the best heavy medium tank destroyer or something like that I could call. No, but it's very strong with the side armor especially. So that was a very relaxed, laid-back game in the 263. Not exactly what you want to see, but it's also not usually as crazy as the 140s on the T62s because you don't have that turret. Can't really go aggressive, so what? Apparently people don't care about tanks. I have got positively 0 tank requests, so let's find some. Actually, can we? I'm looking for. I promised to go in the clan some platooning, and I never managed to actually play with him. So I keep looking for him too. Yeah. Anyway, if you're watching, sorry. What do we do with the Badger? Another tank that doesn't really know what to do because it's got a bad gun handling with bad alpha and, considering the low alpha, bad DPM, bad mobility, and it's all about the armor, which armor is bad against tank destroyer premium rounds and is bad in any scenario that is not hull down, and because of that it's really tough to use properly. So my idea here was to push up where the button is. So I don't like camping, especially if this tank is not the most accurate. We already have the WT in that position. More tanks, there would be a redundancy. They have a medium here, so that means that the projector is either alone or not at the castle. Which we have 2 mediums up there, so I should be able to play quite aggressively through the city. And here we have the issue of I essentially have no armor because they'll just shoot the my lower plate. And that's what I mean about the gun. I'm running both enhanced gunning drive and vertical stabilizer, so it's as good of a snapshot as it could possibly be on this tank. And I still saw how long I had to aim, and it still wasn't a sure shot. It's just so uncomfortable to use, which is partly why I got it and why I'm enjoying it, because it's just not just another tank destroyer, it's its own thing. Wow, okay. I shot my lower plate there, that was really bad by me. And can someone kill that T-55A? We have 2 mediums who could do that. Okay, no. I think this is actually very good for me. I think this is perfect. I can just push his corpse out and now use it as cover to stay hull down. Oh yes, this is so satisfying. And my gold shields, as you can see, go straight through him, which is a bit annoying as a fellow Badger player to see that. Like, I can just go through the front. That is annoying. Like, of course you don't want to make the armor completely impenetrable, but no, come on. And if you have like super high penetration, like use calibrated shells or something like that, you go through it even when it's using the gun depression, which is a bit frustrating. Like, you have this thing that is just a big armor and that's the selling point, and then you get bent frontally when using the tank correctly, that is, because if you're in the open, of course you'll get banned. And I'm using grammar too, and I'm just going through his armor. Of course I'm OTD, I have like 380mm of APCR, but yeah. One thing I should note is that if I pen in that easily, I think he's using the hit points on the tank while I'm using the enhanced armor, the 4% extra armor, because that part is flat, it's pure thickness, it's 350mm or something of pure thick steel, whereas I can't see how many hit points he had, but I'll watch the replay actually to see how many hit points he had, so I can gather whether he was using HPR armor. So I have 2000 max with armor, and he has 2000, I think. Is that a Badger? Can't really tell. Let me see while I'm shooting at him. Yeah, that's 2000. So he was using the armor and I was still going through. Yeah, that's rough. And they really could buff this tank a little, some traverse speed, some
gun handling would be nice. Nothing game changing, don't make it OP or anything, just a bit of something to make it not feel so uncomfortable. Make it feel like it can work. Now let's do one more game and then I'll call it an end. What should we play for the last game? What do I have? Let me check just by bubbles. A weird tank. T49. Ah no, E25, yeah, that's it. Let's play an E25 game, go for some tier 7 stupid shit. Is this good? Hey, take traverse over this. And you do traverse a lot and you kinda can circle that thanks to the 25, but I'll go for the speed. And we get in a platoon with what I think is some Seal Clubbers with SC1 to 254 and Smasher. And Smasher is absolutely broken. So, how do I even play this though? I'm not sure about the spotting capabilities of this tank, especially as I'm using what's it called? Camonet. So I'll play it more as a sniper than a spotter this time. And there is this position right here that allows me to shoot into that bush. I was too late. That's a cool call though. I almost worked. Oh, and I get spotted by the time 16. Oh no. Okay, that's good. Oh, I do get spotted. Crap. So I could get murdered by the Helsing if you were there. I don't think DS was fast enough. But you know, it's just fun. It's E25. We're going to go crazy, not play it passively and carefully. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, yes. Ah, they do have a Helsing and an IC in the back. Okay, so these guys definitely aren't Seal Clubbers if they're playing like that. Which means that we should have a clear advantage during this game. And this gun is quite something. Ah man, a bit unlucky there, but I could have aimed it better. So he's kinda stuck behind the rock, which is good. Oh, okay, he's dead now, it's on the left, but let's farm the Löwe maybe. Oh, is it Löwe correctly pronounced? Of all the tanks in the game, the Germans are the only ones that I'm even trying to attempt to pronounce correctly. Good luck trying to say Batignolles, Chatillon, Van Santon. Okay, that was pretty pretty close. That was really stupid by me just staying in front of the SL like that. On the move? Nah, it's not that accurate. I mean, it's like a TD. It has bad dispersion on the movement and traverse, as it should. Oh god, he had it. I didn't think he would have the gun depression, and I also didn't think I would miss the easiest shot in the world. It doesn't matter. Reload is still good. This is always a fun tank to drive, man, even at the absolute disaster of balancing that is tier 7. With all of those broken tanks running around, it's just a bit of fun. Come on, give me the kill on this guy. Yes! Nice. So I think we got all the missions here. Yeah, everything's done. Got some nice games, including I might highlight the 113 on Himmelsdorf. That was quite an exciting ace. Wasn't perfectly played, but it was exciting. I loved it. So actually, before I quit, I should go on to Blitz Stars and check the stats for the session and confirm my theory that I did much better than yesterday. It's loading pretty slowly because it's streaming. So we get 4020 WN8, which is not bad. 84.62% win ratio. I mean, that's just lucky, frankly, but it's not like I played 84%, just happened to. Actually, it's 83% in tier 10. Let's not count the 25 game. That's only 3900 WN8 and 3775 average. Jesus, I played pretty well. One thing I should mention is that I had a 3K 30B game and also a 4K Progetto game off stream as a warm up to make sure that I can see straight and I don't have crazy lights. So, having the stats said and es essentially presuming that numbers hold any relevancy, it was much better than yesterday. It was a fun session, so thank you everyone. One guy who's watching. I'll have this stream on YouTube as well uploaded later, so I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.